Hi, welcome back to Aklilu Real Estate. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have been doing well and spring has officially kicked in. Today I'm not going to be answering any questions. I'm just going to be giving a very quick market update and some tidbits. However, the theme is going to be shoulda, coulda, and woulda, or shoulda, woulda, coulda, either one. So we'll get to that in a moment, but as far as our marketplace, we're just kicking in the selling season, our spring selling season, and we picked up right from where we left off last year. We are seeing, however, an uptick in inventory, which is a good thing. I attribute that to people just feeling more comfortable about the pandemic and just vaccines and just having, people coming and touring and seeing their homes. So I think that's a good thing, obviously. And we're also seeing that average days on the market are about 7 to 8 days. Again, that is an average, right? And if your home shows well or is priced right, literally, within hours or a day or two, we could definitely find yourself under contract, as we're also seeing. So that being said, as far as the shoulda, woulda, and coulda, and I'll get to that also in just a moment, but what's related to that is that just, we're seeing, energy prices are getting, more expensive. Rents are getting more expensive. Food and, just basically inflation is really prevalent, and it's not temporary. Gas prices are high, and they're just getting higher and higher. And we're not even in the driving season yet, and that's another thing to be aware of. So obviously there's a lot of turbulence in terms of just other things that are going around, but we obviously saw this trend in terms of just general inflation, and obviously now we have other things going on all around the world, geopolitical and all that stuff. So the should've, would've, and could've, I should've, I could've, I should've, I would've, and I could've. I bring that up because also, interest rates, particularly 30-year fixed rates. I mean, we don't know what they're going to be on any given day because of all this turbulence. But 5 months ago, I know you've probably heard me give this example before, but if you are a buyer and, you haven't, put a plan in place, or you just thought, I may be fatigued a little bit or sit on the sideline, because last year at this time, the one thing earlier that I didn't mention was that, we'd see, 15, 20, 30 offers. Now we're seeing, 5, 10, or 15 offers, which helps bring a bit of a balance to the market, which I think is a good thing. But also, if, from a buyer perspective, interest rates, 5 months ago, you could have got a 30-year fixed at 3.5%. Today, we're looking at 4.5%, and that can literally change on a dime. With all the stuff that's been going on and with just everything. So what does that translate to? What does that mean? I've used the example of, $500,000. On that payment of 3.5%, let's assume that would have been $2,130, right? $2,130 a month. Now it's $2,400 a month. That's a $270 difference, and that's big. That's 1% higher and 1% later. So essentially that same home 5 months ago, at 3.5% versus now at 4.5%, you pay $270 more. And in terms of mortgage money, I mean, we're talking about $60,000. So that house could have cost $534,000 5 months ago. And assuming, and this is where it gets tricky and challenging, is that if that's what you were capped at on your approval, well, now you're qualified at $474,000, $60,000 less. So that's my point, and I want to bring the positive aspect of it, not the negative. But I should have, I would have, and I could have. So we want to be diligent, constructive, thoughtful, and we want to consider as much as we can in making this type of a move. It's important. It's a big, and the other thing is that rent prices are going up with a mortgage. As you know, if you're fixed for 30 years, and it's refreshing to know that your prices are not going to be changing on you, unlike rent. So anyways, listen, if you are interested in making a purchase, I am ready to help. I'm ready to assist. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll do a initial free consultation with you. I'll try to put a roadmap and a map in place. I'll do my best to help you. I know it's it's really challenging navigating this, and having someone who knows how to get around these this market. It's really important. So that being said, feel free to reach out. Also, like us, follow us on Facebook and the other social media, also on our YouTube page here, okay? Thanks so much. I'll be in touch with you soon.